City Skylines, and I'm going to start a brand new city, world, whatever you want to call it. So that's what this episode is going to be all about. Let's get into it. I will try and adjust sound levels as I go if I think it's too loud. Um, I will have music playing from the game, the radio stations, but only the permitted ones, rather than just having it silent. New game, new map. I'm in the UK, so left-hand traffic because I, this is what really annoys me. The scenarios are right-hand traffic only, so I don't play them. If there was a left-hand option, I would play them and hopefully, be able to conquer them. I have quite a lot of DLCs, so there's going to be quite a lot on offer in terms of assets and things. I think that's the only one that I don't have, which I'll probably get at some point in the future if it's needed. But the map size, this isn't remastered. It is just the base game, so I only have 9 tiles to work with. Not a great deal. So I don't know what map to go with. And I'm going to use a random number generator from... Is that too loud? I don't know if it's too loud. Audio. Yeah, well, we'll just see how that goes. So yeah, new game, new map, left-hand drive. Okay, so there's one. $77 different maps there. Sorry, it took me a long time to go through. And I'm of no preference whether it's desert, snow, plains, whatever. I'm going to be quite open to the challenge. So I'm just going to use Google for a random number generator. The minimum is 1. The maximum is, what is it, 77? Is that right, or what I said? And click generate. And it's come up with 13. I don't know if that's good. They say 13 is an unlucky number. So I will try and find 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, lovely. It says snow map. Okay. That's going to... it's got all the outside connections. Highway, trains, ports, and obviously air. For those that haven't played the game before, not all of the maps have ports and rail, but they all do have highway and air. So I'll make sure I've just got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And I'll just I've got an idea of the name in mind. What is it called? Streamerton 10. There we go. Okay. I think I am set up. Yep, left-hand traffic. Streamerton's the name. And I will just click next. Do I want cheats? No, I don't want cheats. For now, I'm going to have random disaster frequency off until maybe more of a challenge is needed. So when I feel like, oh, you know, I don't feel like I can progress with whatever anymore, then yeah, I'll turn that on. Dynamic weather, yes. Day night cycle, unsure. Put it on for now, just because I might be able to use that to my advantage. There is no mods. Yeah, so this is make or break. Kind of, you know, I'm not going to use cheats. I'm not going to use anything that's not, you know, kind of like God mode, creative mode, whatever you want. So yeah, no unlimited money and things like that. And here we go. Into the land of Streamerton. Woohoo! Whatever happens, happens. There is no undo tool in this game, which is a little bit of a pain at times. So, gotta roll with it. If you make a mistake, you gotta own it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Now, I'm not gonna pretend I'm the best at this game. I'm not. You know, traffic management, lane mathematics. Yeah, I'm not the best. So right off the bat, whenever you start a new city, four things you should do: roads, water, electricity, and pause the time, because your funds are going to go down straight away. It might take a few minutes, but you know, because you've got no citizens or anything, it's going to go. So I'm just going to have a look around. This isn't bad. Certainly enough I can work with, which is okay. So you only get one road. You only get one road to begin with. Don't know, what do we want? I think each episode I'll probably play something different. I'm not allowed to play the Gold FM. It clearly states you're not allowed to do that due to copyright of the music. Fair enough. That's how it has to be. So go with this one for this stream, why not, and work my way through. So yeah, you can only kind of pick one. road to begin. Why did I do that? You can only pick one road to begin with. And then as soon as you've picked it, you can start again. 400. There we go. Boom, boom, happy days. So now I've got all of these roads unlocked. Not all of them, you have to progress, as you will find out as I progress. But I'd like to have... Or do I want that straight away? That's quite a lot of money. For now, that is. But I want to go there. I think that'd be best. Just like that. And make this one. If the clicking is too much, I can turn that down. Yep, upgrade to. Yep. And I'd also like to upgrade to this. Whoa, where is it? There it is. Ah, seems about right for me. Yep, quite happy with that. Now the main street. Have the main street, yep. So now I'm only going to focus on the left and right. I think I'll have... The left is like the industry area. And the right is like the shops and residential. But as I say, you know, I've paused time, done the roads. Now I need to fix my electric and water. I shouldn't really be deleting too much, just because it's wasting money. Some medieval music is kind of playing. Fair enough. I don't like to do grids all the time as well, but when you're starting off, you kind of have to. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Got one blob there, one blob there. So, I'd say about here. Extend where to? On the second blob. Okay, I'll do it to 800, why not? Second blob. 800. Too close for me. There we go.
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed PC sales records and took the industry by storm. Now, the hit Equine Economic Simulator has a new expansion that delves into the cutthroat world of real estate. spin your holdings into $1 billion.
So now I want to sort the water out
Work your way under
and
the
the
fence,
electric.
out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul. Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse hat. Horse Economy 3. Stable markets. Buy low, sell hay.
As I go around the city, I see people doing so many interesting things. Driving, working, riding a bike, painting, eating a sandwich. The city has a lot to offer. So what do you do while you listen to City's radio? Drop me a line and let me know.
Advanced?
In the meantime,
Ooh, I've not
let's
seen
play
that
some more
before.
music.
Vault Tech cameras. If you want the best, you have got to go big. That's why
Advanced.
our cameras are the
How much
biggest
do
on
you
the
make?
market. Our
56
shutters the
compared
loudest.
to
Our lenses the longest.
40.
Cameras
What's the
aren't
price
paperweights.
difference?
They're
35.
Tools used
Nah,
to
ooh.
create. In fact, the
That's
most
a lot.
valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside. Vault Tech. Only the best.
Welcome back. This
Oh.
is Elle, playing you the best music around.
Two of these, you know, he's just slightly over than that. So for now, because I haven't really got the population, I'm just gonna plug it there. The blue part is the electricity. Yeah, I'm kind of doing it as if people have never seen this before. So my apologies if you have. Yeah, I'd rather explain than just presume everybody knows everything. So yeah, the blue part is where your electricity is powering. And then this is your water. And again, the darker blue area is where you're covering. And with water, obviously comes sewage. So you need to have an inlet, you know, where you get your fresh water from, and then where you're gonna put your sewage. So for now, I'm just gonna do that there, and also sewage. What's your pumping capacity? Yeah, tend to be okay with one of those. And for now, do I want to care about the environment or not? I'd say not for now. So just yeah. Have it going along. Is it called the median? I don't know. But yeah, have it going between the highways. You need to be connected. You're connected. So this needs to also be connected by electricity. There we go. That's that. That's all hooked up. And over here. So it's important to look at the arrows in the water because they tell you the direction of the water. What you don't want to have is, you know, you don't want to have your fresh water inlet there and then your sewage there, because then your citizens are just going to be drinking raw sewage, and that's not exactly what you want. Yeah, I can do that, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Bobby Dazzler. And then money for that. Okay. I want to check my water first. Oof. So, what I don't want to do is, hang on, sorry, just need to, there we go, yeah. So what you don't want to do is end up making your housing over there, and then nothing's going to happen because they don't have the electricity. They'll have the water, but they won't have the electricity, so that's going to be not the best. So just plop it there, and then just speed up the time, and then they start, houses start coming. There we go. Turn that bit down. The blinging and the dringing and the notifications, because everyone knows that's annoying. So yeah, if it is still too loud, I'll turn it down in the next episode. Because I'm used to it. Play the game enough, so it doesn't really bother me. But in a stream, hopefully, it's not too bad. So far we've got 130 citizens, which isn't too bad in the new founded Streamerton. And minus 3,000 money. Which is to be expected. So just going to pause here. So on the bottom row, next to the temperature of the city, if you like, need industry. Blue is shops. Green is more residential. So I can do that. I can facilitate the add some shops, more residential. Try and make it a little bit even. There we go. I think I'd like to, in order to not worry about the death waves and things, because when you have lots of new people move in and more citizens are going to be born, there's a thing called death waves, which everybody hates, and you should try and avoid it at all costs, where you get an influx of people and then on the opposite side of that they all die at the same time, and then you have these death waves, which really isn't good. So I'm trying to avoid that, and a strategy I'd like to use for this particular series, if you like, is to not build at night, to allow time to progress and for things to be more spread out and balanced. So that's what I'm going to try and do to combat that. Other things you can do to combat it is, you know, better healthcare and better, you know, death services. But we'll see. So they need more residential. Okay, I can do that. Oh no. I said I wasn't going to build at night. It doesn't cost me anything to destroy that. Which is good. But it does mean I will still be losing money for now. I'll quickly just save it. In case anything happens. Uh-oh. Sorry, I've only just seen that. I was waiting for it to reject that, of course. So, because I'm minus money, it's like, hey, do you want a loan? Which isn't what I want. I don't want loans, and I don't want achievements to come off. So, achievements are still enabled, which is why I saved it. Because many times have I had the accident of pressing A by accident, you know, and then accepting that loan, and then it takes away achievements and everything. So, yeah, the saving isn't for doing, you know, baxes and things. It's more for corruption of a save file, and if anything like that happened. So I'll just save it again. There we go. So now it's daylight, I feel like I can build again, which is good. And again, it's about getting that balance. But I also need to get the balance, not adding lots of citizens in. See what happens now. And where the money is, the red part is how much you're making or losing a day. So as that 500 decreases, eventually it'll get to 0 and then positive, and then I'll be making more money. And then that 11,000 will start to also come down and eventually go into positive. That's the plan anyway. So he's still demanding more despite buildings built. Okay, well, have a load of this. Get rid of that. And just extend it all the way out. There we go. Can't complain at that. The electricity consumption, not too bad. And the water and sewage, also not too bad. Very good. Reject, thank you. And now it's asking for more industrial. And
At Banhammer Bank,
there you go.
we want you to trust us with your money.
Have
Because
some more.
it's with your money
Yes,
that you
have
make more
some.
money. How? It's not funny business. It's
Now
money
it is
business.
asking for
You
more
give your money to
residential,
us,
but
and it
I'm
will
not
grow
going
with
to.
interest. That's the plan, at least.
And
Let's
we've
keep it
unlocked
happy.
the first
Imagine
milestone.
planting a money tree in the ground and watering it. Hold on. Imagine
So,
if you had a money pet.
new
and you fed
features,
it more
taxes,
money, and
loans,
after
garbage,
digesting, it would,
healthcare. It's
okay. You
important
want to go money fishing, so you use a
to
little money
try
to catch a big
and
money.
implement
Just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors
these
that allow us
these
to
new
avoid saying
buildings,
what we really do
especially
with your money.
to
Banhammer
combat the
Bank.
services.
Feed the money monster.
Because, you know, like for example, the fire service.
Elle here.
Right now,
Question for you guys.
the
Ever wonder how the mailman delivers mail
the
to
buildings
whole
aren't going to
city?
catch fire.
And
But
what
as soon
about
as I
whoever
unlock
comes from
that,
another
they're going to
city
start
and
catching
he wants
fire.
to go get it before
So it's
we
no
leave
good
here?
trying to save
You
up
can
for
see why
it
stamps are
if
so
you can just buy it
expensive.
straight away.
Anyway, if you're listening, mailman, this one's for you.
So I'll try and see
Square
what I can do.
Packages, the packaging specialists are proud to present a box on both your houses. The untold story of the invention of the box
Pause it,
and the family rivalry that nearly destroyed
and I'll
it.
just head
It's a tale
into
about opening
the
your heart,
economy
finding
and
acceptance,
tax
and
them.
inventing the most efficient
Raise
means
the
of shipping and
taxes.
packaging that mankind
Triple
has
the
ever known.
taxes.
Proving that to
There we
find
go.
what's in your soul, you have to look outside
And there's also a really
and into another box, which is
immoral
your
way
home.
to your citizens to increase that money, you know,
Greatest box
a
ever.
big burst,
Tune in
and that's just
every
whack it all the way up.
for this
Just
once-in-a-week
put them
time
all the way
generous
up,
event,
and then you
a
can
box
reduce
on both
them,
houses.
you know, when
Presented
you've
by
got the
Square
desired
Packages,
money.
the
So if
packaging
you really need a
specialists.
fire station but you can't afford it, it's 20,000. Whack it all the way up.
This is
Get that
Cities
fire
Radio,
station, then whack it all the
home
way
of
down.
music.
It's only going to benefit the citizens, so hopefully they'll be a little bit more forgiving than you know, I'd hope, if that makes sense. So right now, new service, I can't afford it, recycling centre. However, there is a loan. I don't really want to take it, but I feel I need it. And citizens are going to start getting sick. So adding a healthcare is going to benefit them. So that's 10,000. That's that done. And another thing that they'll complain about is garbage. So I'll just add. Where do I want that? I'll add it here. Right at the end. Why not? Plop it there. Also sort out the intersections. Put that there. I don't really want... There we go. Couple of stop signs. Have a stop sign here. Yep, that looks all good to me. And maybe extend if possible. Or do I not? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, I know you're not happy about that. Yeah. Still got a lot to go there. But I've got a little bit of space if I need it. Because what you don't want to start doing is mixing, you know, green and orange together. You're just going to get 6 citizens and stuff like that. It's not going to be great. Where am I here? What do I want to go? Ambulance, fly car, probably a fly car for now. Is it going to jump? Because that's complaining that they've got no power. It has jumped because something has come along here, which is great. And now they've got power, which is awesome. Everyone else has got power. The next thing on the list is to build that, you know, elementary, that primary school, because that's what they've requested, or will be. You need the citizens in the houses to be educated in order to level up that building, so you have more families in the same space. Where's the music? Let's pop it down a little bit more. I don't know how that's coming across in the stream. Hopefully enough that you can hear it, but it's not overpowering. For me it was a little bit overpowering. Change it. It's a little bit shouty, a little bit too shouty for me. How's this going? How's this looking? Seems to be okay. Pancakes. Pancakes. What's that? International. Okay. Nice sunset over there. Nice. Aurora Borealis. But not in the kitchen. Hopefully I'll pronounce that right. Steamed hams. Steamed clams. All good stuff. And while I'm walking around here, the city is progressing without me. Okay, where is the water going to? So this side is covered because of the highway water pipe, the motorway. So I can fill all that in the morning, which is good. And then I'll start getting some positive income because I was close, but as you can see, it's now starting to get away from me, which isn't good. And they're complaining that they need more workers. How many more workers do you need? 5 out of 12. Okay. I have no need to fix this intersection for now. Seems fine. I've never actually done any elaborate interchanges, sorry. Interchanges, not an intersection, because this is an intersection. But yeah, I've never really done any complicated, complex interchanges before. So whether I'll need to do that, I'm not sure. See what happens, really. I don't like where my money's going, so I will just save because I'm worried that the thing's gonna pop up again. And I think only building during day is going to be quite a nice addition. And now it's snowing, which means that an added challenge compared to other maps without snow, you're going to have to worry about snow piling up on the road. Thankfully, we don't have traffic accidents in this, version, City Skylines 1, compared to Skylines 2, which has been confirmed that there will be traffic accidents and some major ones as well, which may include fire that can spread, which has been confirmed. And also depends on your road condition. So obviously if your roads are slippy from rain or snowed over, you're going to have more accidents. Thankfully that's not a thing in this game. But if it was, I would be quite concerned right now. Because I don't have a snow dump, as they say. So now it's daytime. Just going to plop a few more. Hopefully that goes smoothly. Add some shops down here for them. I'm also paying off the loan, so that's not helping. Especially when you look at my income and expenses. Kind of teeter-tottering there, which isn't, it's not great, but the more housing I have in the city in Streamerton, I know it might be a silly name, but hopefully it'll grow on me, grow on you, the viewer, into more palatable. So just a case of waiting and hoping my money situation turns around soon. And as you can see here, it's like, hey, we've got lots of snow on the road. Yeah, I'm fully aware. I know you're not happy. My apologies. Now it's saying that these buildings are abandoned, but there's a demand for more industrial, so they'll fix themselves. There we go. I don't really want to have residential all the way up into the clinic. Because I wouldn't like to live next to a clinic if I could help it, especially not next door. Imagine that, opening your bedroom curtains and oof, you know, somebody's lying on one of those doctor's bed things. Don't know if you call it, I don't know if they're actually classed as beds. I guess they have to be classed as something, but yeah. So now, anyway, sorry for my waffling. The emergency services. Got the fire, got the police, and now, yeah, I've already got the clinic. So I'm probably going to use a second loan. And then there's also the high capacity elementary. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. Depends on the current one, which I've not got yet, which doesn't help. I'm not going to jump straight into buying a new square area because I'd rather kind of maximize what I've got. So far, I think it's saving, there we go. So far, there's plenty of land for me to utilize, and I've certainly not done that yet. So I will do that now. There we go. Get a little bit of a curve on that. There we go. So, 10,000, what can I do with you? Snow dump. May as well pop it there. Whether it'll help or not, I don't know. Hopefully it will. If need be, I can always put another one down. But let's get that second loan. I don't really want to do it. But I guess you kind of have to. add a little street there, just in case. Because what I don't want to have is lots of streets going there, there and everywhere. I'd rather have them a little bit more spaced out. That wasn't bad. Little shop there. Can't have anything there, that's fair enough. And now I need a school. Student capacity 800 and 300. So the community school, or invest in a little bit more and get the elementary school. And considering I need to get, yeah, I'll get the police and whatnot first. Police station. That could go there. Let's see why not. Same as the fire station too. Got those bases covered. And I don't okay, it's a little bit too big than what I want right now. $250 versus 300. So eligible is 139 for now. I'll just add it. I'll add it, see what happens. Power like. Oh, not doing too good, or won't be soon. So might want to invest.
Bring the whole family to at the old grain mill, old-fashioned family restaurant.
So what's
At
this?
the old grain mill, always
40,
has the best service and
50.
the best home-style meals.
So it's not even, you know,
We'll make
for
sure
two of those,
at
that's
the old
80 compared to the 56 megawatt
Be sure that you come
Yeah,
down to at the old grain
output.
mill, old-fashioned family restaurant, and not the abandoned
So I think,
facility at the edge of town. It's
do I
a
invest? What's the water
serious
situation like?
risks to anyone who dares enter that old mill.
It's
which was
okay.
forced to close down years ago. We ordered
I'd rather kind of future-proof for now.
resistance of that dangerous old flour mill, so we are not responsible for what happened there.
And just, yeah, just kind of go with it.
We just want to focus on making great meals every night at the old grain mill, old-fashioned family restaurant at the old grain mill, from our family to yours.
This is the Mars official radio with me, Penna Masculine. Daniel has sent us a letter. I'll read it to you. Hello, Panem, and thank you so much for your show. I heard you talking about those unpredictable experiences. Not good food, though. No, I've noticed that my musical tastes have transformed. On Earth, I used to listen to Bach, almost exclusively. After I landed on Mars, my musical preferences have slowly gravitated towards the works of Mozart and Haydn. Now I can't stand Baroque music at all. I have no explanation to this phenomenon. Take care. Daniel, that does sound like a similar experience. I'll have to investigate this further. In the meantime, more music.
There we go. And don't forget to make these a stop sign. Sure, we'll go for that for now. Why not make these a stop sign as well? It's not like there's heavy traffic at the moment. And then I've just kind of future-proofed, because I'm pretty sure the money's going to go down as soon as I hit play. So I'm prepared for that. But at least I've got things set up. So now, like I say, here there's a big stretch. Rather than having lots of things come off it, and then you've got like a main artery, and then there'll be another one-way street going all the way around, like a U-bend. And I'll probably do, I think probably 2 of those I could probably get in, maybe 3 at a push, but definitely one there and one there, maybe one there, but it depends if I want another main artery or not. So I hit play, see what happens. And as you can see, the snow plows are out in force. And they're just clearing up snow, which is great. So that's another added challenge you kind of got to deal with. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So, yeah. Gonna stop the stream there. Got to an hour. I think that's a nice cut-off point. I need to try and start condensing things down to under an hour, or an hour if possible. So see you in the next one, and thank you. Bye.